everyone, welcome back to Heather's Crafty Classroom. Today we are going to try to finish up this little book that we started. I think I have just about everything cut out and we're just going to glue away. All right. First, we're going to start with the covers. And the covers, we're going to do a base of brown on the front, back, and the side. Now, I'm not going to really give you too many measurements, unfortunately, because the ruler is your best friend, really. Like, I live by my ruler in my craft room. I measure everything and do it that way. Even if I gave you measurements, I would say measure again, because you just never know. You might have cut a little different, something like that. And yeah, so my covers are just gonna be that. Oh, and here's the spine one. And we're just gonna keep gluing all the different pieces. This one I decided to do the same paper as the original, but they may not be in the same exact spots. So, same paper pad, but things might be a little different looking. So this one I'm going to do this as my cover, whereas the original I used this white glitter and I used a blue base. So it's a little different. I'm going to use the same cut apart though. So we shall see how it's going to turn out, because you just never know. All right, so me and my art glitter glue, best friends. I made this one a little smaller, so the brown, or the little difference right there between the two is a little smaller, where this one I made it a little bigger. So it depends on your measurements, and that's seriously depends on what you like. I usually do 1/8 of an inch smaller on this one. The other one, it looks like I did 1/4 of an inch. It just depends on what you like. And it depends on the look I'm looking for too, because you just never know. On this one, I'm using this on the spine. All right. And it just goes on like that. Okay. I have all my pieces in there already cut out. So when we open it, we have, I always put a solid piece of cardstock to cover it up. I just think it looks cleaner and neater. I know a lot of people I watch on YouTube do not do this step. And it's totally just personal preference. I personally like it, so I do it, but I've done it without too, and it's totally okay. Like I said, it's just a personal preference. So these just gonna be a little smaller, so it has a little edge, like so. I like this daisy. Daisies are my favorite. So the first page, I decided to do this one. Oh, and look it, I did the same one here. Huh. That was not even on purpose, but this is different here. But this will be the same. Didn't even know. Okay, so let's just keep on gluing. I haven't cut out any of my pocket inserts yet. So what I thought I would do is show you my gluing, how I do all this. And then I will come back with a quick overview of all the inserts and everything, so you guys can see all that done. Okay. Oh, on these, I always put a little extra glue. So I did the score tape, but whenever there's a magnet, I always try to do a little extra glue around it, just to make sure that it's gonna be in the right spot. Okay. I don't have my knife with me. to get these off a little faster. It's okay. You guys don't mind, right? I need to refill my glue bottle too. Hopefully I have enough to finish this. Okay. Put pictures there. And then on the front of this, we are gonna glue, I made a triple mat. So I did the same cut apart, and we'll triple mat it and put it there. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. I didn't do the one on the front yet. I just remembered. We could do that before we're done. So I did two mats. I did a brown and I did this orange color. So the little cut apart will kind of pop out against all the crazy pattern. That's the plan. Okay, just like so. And then we'll go back and put some stuff. Okay. So this one I'm gonna glue on the next page. This is our side pocket. And we're gonna tuck it in, slide it down, and then position it right where we want it. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this one with the orange background and the daisies. I love the daisies. The daisies are my favorite. It's my favorite flower. So this one I still, like I said, I don't have any page pocket inserts done yet, but I will show you those when I'm all done. So like for instance, this pocket is a 3 by 6 and I cut this 2 7/8 by 5 7/8. So that's my base measurements. This one is a 4 by 5. So I made this 4 7 or 3 7/8 by 4 7/8. So it fits pretty good. Okay. Like I said, you can always do 1/4 of an inch. So instead of 3 7/8 by 4 by 7/8, you would do 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. You would just have more of the brown backing showing. Okay. 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 I was like, where is it all at? Here, this one goes here. And I just put magnets on these. Did this one a little different than the other book. They're gonna be similar, but they're not gonna be exact. So we're gonna just magnetize this one down and see what we do decoration wise. The other one I used the cut apart as the magnet closure, and I decided I didn't want to do that on this one. So we are gonna see what else we can come up with. I have a couple ideas. Okay. Oh, I need my knife. All right. This one. I love this art glitter glue. It is my go-to when I do all this. It is just a great adhesive to use when you're doing all your papers. You can always pick it right up if you need to. If you decide, oh no, that's not right, you can peel it right back up real quick. Okay. This one's gonna go down here. You guys in frame? Yeah. Pretty close. This one's gonna go at the bottom. And then I'm gonna do the solid in the middle. I thought it might look cool. I dig it. I dig it. I heard someone the other day say rad. I miss that word. That was a great word. Okay. Okay. So now we have this pocket. And we'll decorate that in a little bit. I don't have that ready yet. All right. Now this one, this is gonna go on the inside of the belly band. Is it gonna fit? I think it'll fit just fine. Just gotta work at it. So if you used adhesive tape, you would never get this in this pocket. It would be so difficult. But because I'm using this liquid glue, it's tricky, but it's not impossible. There you go. And then this belly band part, I decided to do a double layer. And I think it's just because it was a lot of pattern on pattern. Sometimes I like to do that. It just breaks it up a little. If there's too much pattern, but I couldn't find anything I liked better. So we're just gonna double mat this little piece. Okay. And then I think we're still gonna do like I did in the other one. I put this faux wood circle on here. I think I'm gonna do this too again. I really like this. It's just cardboard, but it looks like wood. I really like it there. Okay, next is this little pocket page and changing up the pattern paper again. Gonna put this one, this paper, this brown, it's got a wood grain in the background. It is like my favorite out of this paper pad. I absolutely love it. Now, because of the bottom or the second pocket doesn't go down all the way, you see I'm not going to put it in these corners because I don't believe it's going to hit the brown paper if I do. It's not going anywhere though. There we go. And then look at, I use this paper again. I love this paper. It was my favorite. I tend to use it, the paper I like the most. The paper I like the most, I use the most. Well, I guess that's in everything though. Oh. All right, so now we have our double pocket all matted. All right, this one is our last one we got to mat page-wise. And we're gonna put this on the back. And we have that flip out page. So we can't just glue it on because we need to add some ribbon. Okay. So this is our flip out page that flips out this way and opens that way. And I already have my adhesive, so we're gonna add some ribbon. This is the ribbon I'm using. It's the same as the other one, and it's just out of my stash. And gonna need it so we have enough to wrap. So it's gonna go right there. And then what I do is I bring it around and tie it. So I make sure I have enough, and that way it stays in place before I glue it down. Make sure I have enough and it stays in place. Looks pretty good to me. All right, and I'm gonna just cut it like that. And I'll put this back in my bin of goodies. There's my bin of goodies to decorate this. Okay, so now we're gonna take off this score tape. If my fingernails will let me. There we go. And we're gonna shim it back above. And I measured this beforehand to make sure it was pretty centered. There we go. There we go. So I'm also gonna put a little score tape on the back of this along with the glue, just to make sure, because it is just gonna be stuck on a page. So I'm gonna add a little score tape, just a little on either side. Okay. And then we're gonna take this off and we're gonna add some art glitter glue to it. And we're going to make sure we get the edges because there's going to be a tag going in, right? There's a tag going in. I'll show you in just a sec. There's going to be a tag going in right there. So there's going to be a lot of motion. And then we're going to stick it down in the middle-ish of the page. Middle-ish. It's a word. It's when I don't want to be exact. Did I do it the right way? Yeah, that looks good. Could go the other way. Maybe I should make it go the other way. I think the other way makes more sense. And see, couldn't have done that if you didn't have the glue, the right adhesive. I like that better. Okay. All right, and then you just tie this back. Oh wait, we gotta decorate this part. I have all the pieces right here. I'm gonna use this one on the cover. And see, this little thing is only 3 by 5, so this 2 7/8 by 4 7/8, and so are all the pages on the inside. So I'm using the brown and the green on the inside, and they are the same. And you can make them pattern paper on the inside, or you can do like I'm doing. I'm going to do green and brown. Green and brown for a change. I think the other one I did, I'm not sure. Not green and brown. Maybe the light peach and the dark peach. There we go. And this one. Like so. And then this side, I have green and brown again. Okay. This really helped me cutting everything out. I didn't know how I exactly was going to do this. So this worked out. Okay. And a brown. Okay. So there we go. And we'll just tie this back together. I can usually make a bow pretty good, but when I'm in a hurry, it doesn't always happen. But that's okay. This side's really long. And we have to do this. So we have our brown craft cardstock. I think I used it from Michael's. I like Michael's. I also like Hobby Lobby's paper. Depends on the type. Depends on what's on sale and where I am. Doesn't really matter as long as it gets the job done right. And it's acid free and all that. And the blue daisies. My second favorite. Okay, and then, oh, I forgot to do the covers. The covers I'm going to do like this. I'm going to change it up. I have the same cut apart, but we're going to do this a little different. So this one's going to go first. The other one I only matted once. This one I'm going to mat twice because I can. There's no reason. I just sometimes do a little extra. Okay, and then I'm gonna glue this one onto here. And this green one I cut really, really small. Like I didn't want a lot of the green showing. So just like that. I just thought it needed a little something. And then what I did is I added double-sided foam. It's erased, so it gives it a little shadow type. And I usually buy this at Dollar Tree. I really like it. It's easy. It's inexpensive, and I always add a little bit of glue no matter which one I use. So I figured this one, Dollar Tree, and it has 3 different sizes. All right, so there's that. Alrighty, should we decorate a little bit and see what I have in my goodie box over here? So I have this one that has 2 mats, and I thought I'd put it here. Now I did it on the last one. I did it down below and I used it as where my magnets are. And I didn't want to do the same thing. So I'm going to put it up here, and then I still have I have a leaf. So I thought I would just put the leaf on like that. What do y'all think? Let's go ahead and glue this one on. This is the fun part to me, like the whole, how do I want it to look, decorating, funness. Now you totally could do the foam on this too, but I decided no, because I have the, who is it, crooked? It is crooked. Because I have the leaf, I thought it'd be fine. I didn't really want too much on there popping up. And then I'm going to glue this one down here like that. Okay. Does this have glue on it? It does. It's like a big wooden sticker. I have no idea where I got this from. I found them in my stash and I only had like 3 or 4. So I used some in the other book. And then this is the last one I had. So I do that, and then I always put some art glitter glue. And I'm gonna put it just like that. Okay. Now this one, I think I'm gonna use these flowers, one of them like I had before, and it has a foam thing on it. And then in my stash, I found some leaves because I didn't have, in here I used this wooden leaf, and I didn't have that any more of those. So I'm gonna do this, and I think it'll look just good, just as good. So I'm gonna put the glue a little bit on there and attach the leaf so it looks good. And then I'm gonna put more adhesive. I know this is already sticky, but I don't trust it. I always add more adhesive to everything. And then put it down. Oh, I like those leaves. I think that looks great. Okay. And then what else did I do on that one? Oh, that's all. I just left it like that. Okay. We'll see what I do. Now this one, I did the other white flower. Do I want to do that? I did the white flower there and a white flower there. Maybe I'll save the white flower for somewhere else. Yeah, I'll do that. So on here, I made some bows. I made this ginormous bow. I think it's too big for there. But I made some little bows. So maybe I put these on here. I made 2 little bows. I made 2 little bows. What do y'all think? Maybe just one? Maybe just the green one. Yeah, I like it. And I have some enamel dots too that I can add if we need to later. That's like what I do last. I have this little piece too that I used last time. Let's see, I need to cut off that white edge. Do you see that? That would drive me nuts. Do you see that white edge on there? Oh, that would drive me bonkers to see all the time. So let me cut that off real quick. Hold on. I should get my little trimmer, but I have my big one out. And it worked. Much better. That little white edge is gone. So I'm just gonna glue this on the edge. And that way you can always put a, just on the edge like that. You see that? So you can always put a picture still behind it and have that on top. Okay, I like my little bow. I don't know, might need something else. We'll see. Let's glue those down. Still popping up a little. Okay, here I have in my little bucket, I have this. I think the other one said grateful. I mean thankful, and this one's gonna say grateful. So down the middle, I'm gonna add a little bit of score tape, give it a little reinforcement. Okay. Ooh. Alrighty. And then guess what? I'm gonna add the liquid glue too. Gotta make sure it stays, right? I don't want to chance it. What if this came off and eek? So I'm gonna put it right about there. And I only glued it down the middle on the back. Okay, so it's still totally perfect. All right, so now I'm thinking I'm gonna put the last flower here. What do y'all think? And I have another leaf in my bucket. Change it up a little. Okay. Oh. I found these recently at Michael's. These little white flowers. And they were like 99 cents. I really didn't need them, but they came in handy. They totally came in handy. All right, and now glue the leaf on, and now I gotta put some glue on there real good. And I think I'll do it like this. What do y'all think? I think that looks good. I'll like it. All right, and so I still have this other little bow. Maybe I'll stick it on here. Or on here. This is what I do. I'm like, oh no. Oh, for here, I got this big flower because on the other one I did two. Oh, I think down here. I got this ginormous flower in my stash and I thought the color matched perfectly. On this one, I did two white flowers. So this one, I think I'm gonna just do one ginormous flower. And we're just gonna put a whole bunch of our glitter glue on it. And stick it on. I love the color of it. It like was perfect. And do I put this up here? I think so. I think that's the winner spot. And our glitter glue. Perfect. It kind of goes because the center of the bow is green and there's that green background. It's a big flower, but I think it looks kind of cute. All right, and then what else do I have going on? I have this little piece that says enjoy fall colors. Maybe I'll put it here. Because, no, I think I'm gonna cut it and put it on there. So I'm just gonna take my little scissors and cut it, hopefully straight. And put enjoy fall colors. I gotta cut this one off a little bit too. All right. Give it a little more interest on this little page. Enjoy. Uh-oh. Fall colors. I like that there. There we go. this one opens up. So now remember I showed you this big old huge bow I made? I'm thinking I think I'll put it right there. What do you guys think? Might be too big otherwise. Oh, actually, it looks kind of cute. It's a big bow. Yep, it's going on the spine, even though it's a little big. I'm gonna put one little run of score tape, just like that. And of course, I'm gonna add some art glitter glue. And I'm gonna stick it on in the middle, Stick it on just like that. If I can get it to stay. Oh, I think it looks so cute. And this is a die that I had in my stash, and I really don't know where I got it. The same thing with these. I think I got them from AliExpress a long time ago. So, all right. So there's our book so far. I will come back and do a quick flip through when all the inserts and everything are in, pockets are filled and stuff. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching this, you guys. Have a great day. Bye.